Hey everybody, welcome to Flock of Birds. And for our first video, I wanted to do something that me, Rick, and Corey have all been collecting a lot in the past few months, and that's the Super 7 Godzilla line, specifically the reaction figures, but we do have quite a few of the blind box miniature figures as well. And today I picked up Godzilla 1954 Green Flare, which on the checklist actually it's called clear green, and then I have Godzilla 84 Heat Ray. Moving on to the back of the box, we have a checklist for everything that's been released up to the point of this releases, which this is release 7, and it doesn't include any of the variants that have been released so far, and there's quite a few really cool variants that have been released, such as Godzilla 54 Train Biter, which was an SDCC exclusive, and then you have American movie poster Godzilla from 1954. Lots of cool stuff going on with the variants, and I definitely have to look online and get some of those. As you can see in this pan shot, Rick has two really cool variants of these Super 7 reaction figures. It's the Jet Jaguar and the Godzilla Cherry Blossom. I need to get my hands on those. I've been eyeing them for a while now. Moving on to opening these two figurines, and I just have to say, I absolutely adore this Green Flare Godzilla. It is so nice, and I know Corey especially really likes this piece because he loves translucent plastic, and he loves the color green. You see that we're using scalpels to open these figurines, and that's because we like to keep the card backs and put them behind our figurines so it's not just surrounded by darkness on the shelf. Though we really do need to replace the blade on our X-Acto knife. It was quite dull. I was watching Corey filming as he was opening up these cards, and he was struggling so much because that blade has been used so much that it's like a butter knife at this point. It's simple head, arm, leg, and tail articulation, and I know this is a simple thing, but the eyes are painted on correctly and are centered properly. The teeth look really nice, and that green is just so nice. I love this piece. And now we're at the Godzilla 84 Heat Ray figure, and it does not translate well to this camera for whatever reason. Maybe my color grading's off. But the coral blue on his dorsal fins is so vibrant. It is very nice to look at. And out of all of my figures that I own currently, this is the first Godzilla figure that I have that's actually doing an attack of any kind. All of my other ones, which I'll show you here now, are just standing there kind of lazily. Rick has a couple of the Bandai larger figurines that have attacks with them. So for this one's unique for me. It's my first attacking kaiju, and I really like it. This is the same level of simple articulation as we did have in the other figure, and obviously these aren't meant to be played with. These are just to be looked at. They're for collectors, and for that they do a really good job. The texturing on them is great, the painting on them is great. Corey's having a lot of fun moving the tail and the arms around on this one. If you haven't checked out these Super 7 reaction figure Godzillas, I highly suggest you do. They're very awesome pieces to put up in your house if you're a Godzilla fan. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.